Welcome to the Ipass module. All interns will have observed Ipass handoffs throughout the year. Watch the following video as an example of an observed Ipass handoff between two residents.
Hey, Tweety.
Hey guys. Okay, so just a reminder, Ipass is a standardized formula to sign out for patient safety. Okay? So be concise and focus on each section of the algorithm. We'll monitor you for strict compliance. You guys can go ahead and begin.
Okay. All right, Safi. So our first child is a 3-year-old named T. Washington. He's a stable patient. He was admitted yesterday for an asthma attack. He's been having wheezing for about 2 days. Currently, he's receiving albuterol every 3 hours.
Oh, sorry guys, I have to take this. Go ahead and keep going, okay?
Okay. So he's albuterol every 3 hours. Whatever. You know what 3 hours is for an albuterol guy.
It was actually this huge mess. The attending was saying we should do Q3, Q4, it's all the same thing, but the RT wasn't having it, so he's on Q3 now, so whatever.
Who's the RT today?
Phil. Phil was the RT today.
Oh, bummer. I heard he's really mean. Didn't he make an intern cry last year?
He didn't make an intern cry. Ted. He made Ted cry. Unbelievable. But anyway, long story short, on Q3, you kind of know what to do with the Q3.
But his respiratory status is improving. And for tonight, the to-do list will be to wean to Q4 if possible. If he gets worse, you can go back to Q2. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, one question. Want to see photos of Benji?
Yeah, I want to see photos of Benji.
Okay, unfortunately guys, we lost the candy basket, so we'll do individual rewards for your Ipass with these cookies that I made.
Great. Okay, Safi, the next patient is Eric Robinson. He is a watcher.
Great use of the patient illness severity in Ipass.
Nice.
Is this the kid that we were stalking in the EG yesterday?
Save questions for the end.
Yeah, so he came in with concern for bronchiolitis.
Excellent use of the diagnosis immediately. Good boy.
Your to-do tonight is just going to be monitoring his respiratory status. If he starts to get into stress, he may need high-flow nasal cannula.
Great contingency planning.
Great, so let's go over some contingency planning.
Great.
The patient's had headaches every now and then. Okay to give Tylenol.
Tylenol. No problem.
If he has a stomachache, he responds well to Zofran and warm milk.
Warm milk?
Yeah, just go in there, give him some warm milk, rub his belly. You writing this down?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. If he has trouble sleeping, he has an order for melatonin PRN, but he actually really responds to a good book, and that song from Moana.
Melatonin, sure thing.
Yeah, and the song from Moana, you'll have to sing it to him if he can't go to sleep.
Have we been doing this all week?
Yeah, man, you don't know the patients yet. That's why we have Ipass. Otherwise, repeating the same one-liner in hospital course every sign-out would be redundant.
Right. Otherwise, repeating the hospital course and sign out every time would be redundant.
Right. Repeating the hospital course in one-liner and sign-out would be redundant.
Right. Otherwise, repeating the hospital course and sign out every time would be redundant.
Right. Repeating the hospital course in one-liner and sign-out would be redundant.
Right. Otherwise, repeating the hospital course and sign out every time would be redundant.
Right. Repeating the Okay, so because this patient's pretty complicated, I wrote out an expanded contingency plan for you.
Great, thanks.
Now, if the patient starts to get hypotensive, we're concerned about infection. Now, we'll want to do blood cultures, we'll want to start antibiotics, and give him fluid resuscitation.
Got it.
Now, if he continues to be hypotensive, you'll continue to give fluid boluses.
More boluses.
More boluses. Now, if he's still hypotensive after 3 boluses, at this point, he'll need to go to the PICU and get started on pressors.
PICU, no problem.
Yeah, now dopamine will likely be his first line, but given the patient's electrolyte abnormalities and congenital heart disease, he'll be at high risk for arrhythmias.
Oh no.
Yeah, so if he deteriorates, he'll most likely go into a wide-space arrhythmia.
Wide-space tachycardia, got it.
Wide-space tachycardia, yeah. Now when this happens, you'll put on the Zol pads, get a CPR backboard behind him, and determine if he's pulseless. If he's not pulseless, you should be able to determine if he's unstable or not. And if he is stable and has a pulse, that's good. That's a good thing. But he may not remain that way, so you'll need to start adenosine. Now, if that doesn't work, he'll need to undergo synchronized cardioversion.
Synchronized cardioversion. Got it.
Great. Now, if that doesn't work, it's going to be a matter of time before he becomes just asystolic. In that case, he'll need high-quality CPR, and you should push 1 dose of epi.
Great. What roles should everyone have?
So that's a great question. The charge nurse tonight is Rachel, but Eitan is on, and he should probably be the first chest compressor since he has that CrossFit competition coming up next week, so he's in good shape.
Okay. If the patient doesn't have IV access, should I do an IO?
Ooh, that's actually a really good idea. I'll add that to the handoff. So, at this point, if he remains asystolic even after amiodarone, then you could consider procainamide.
Got it. Then what?
So, after 3 more rounds of CPR, the next step would be to go ahead and alert decedent affairs.
Do they even remember?
They don't. You'll actually have to send them a note on chorus.
Got it.
Next, you'll have to write the death note, but don't worry, Keith Kleinman wrote a great dot phrase for this.
Oh, I love his dot phrases. But what's the deal with the language interpreter thing?
I don't know. I think it's a weird QI project or something. The next step would be to go ahead and alert decedent services. It's decedent.
Great contingency planning.
After 3 more rounds of CPR, the next step would be to go ahead and alert decedent services. Right, repeating the one-liner and hospital course for every patient would be redundant. To a good book, or that song from Mona.
Melatonin. Gotcha.
Yeah, and the song from Mona. You'll need to sing it to him if he can't go to sleep.
It's Moana.
It's